AI for years.
Okay, stop a minute. Let me introduce myself and then come back to this.
Hi, my name is Aisling. I am a marketing and new media consultant for small to medium-sized businesses. And this is a space that I've been really passionate about for a long time. So even if we look back over the last couple of years, if we look at our spam filters in our email, if we look at facial recognition in your Google Photos, where they've really nicely categorized your family into their names. If we look at the algorithms underpinning our social media, if we look at our movie recommendations or our music recommendations on the likes of Netflix and Spotify that we've all been loving for so many years, then all of a sudden what we do is we realize we've had AI for years, okay? The biggest difference that I suppose presents itself now, and the exponential growth and all of these buzzwords around AI, is actually large language models, or LLMs. So that's the likes of ChatGPT, it's the likes of Gemini, DeepSeek, Grok, all of these different large language models that give you, the user, the opportunity to interact with that particular channel and with the AI. That's what's making the difference. Now, something to understand about LLMs is they are just predictive text models, and they just basically predict what word is going to come next based on their vast library of data that they've picked up and learned from over the past few years. These LLMs sit on top of digital tools. So what it does is it opens the opportunity for you as a user to request things directly from these computer intelligence sources without knowing any code. Because up until now, or the past couple of years, users would need to input code and speak the language of that computer, whereas now the computer understands our language. And that can be maths, it can be art, it can be French, it can be German, it can be anything you want it to be. And that's what the large language models are. And that's what has transformed AI and has led to its exponential growth. So not only can you interact with the AI and ask it for stuff to come back to you, but the artificial intelligence is now learning from far more data than it ever has before, because you have every single person that has an access to these LLMs now inputting more and more data that it can learn from. So basically, what does that mean? What does that mean for our future? Good question. Nobody really knows. The integration of all of these tools and all of these networks are now learning at a speed that has never been seen before. But it does present huge opportunity to us as individuals from a learning capacity, but also to businesses. And specifically, I'm focusing in on Irish SMEs and business owner managers that can really leverage these tools to their advantage. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to set up this YouTube series that's going to focus in on artificial intelligence for marketing as part of your strategy, and also look at policy and digital tools that you can use as a consumer, absolutely, but with a focus on building that to make you money. And I've been working in digital tools and with hundreds of small to medium-sized businesses over the past 5 years. And I really think that this is a massive opportunity for all of those people that I have met over the past 5 years. And it's going to transform their businesses and transform their lives. But again, it's something that we need to focus in on and find the nuance and find an ethical and sustainable approach to these tools and to this transformational opportunity for the future. That's what I'm here for. So subscribe to my channel, give me a follow on LinkedIn if you want to have the little bite-sized clips of these videos that are coming up, and watch this space, because I'm here to support you, and I'm here to let you know everything that's in my head and everything that I'm learning, so that you don't have to do the work. I do the legwork, you get the benefit. Subscribe.